Hey Virgo, how's it going? This is my first reading I'm doing for one sign. Usually I just do daily readings for the collective. My tarot name is Sergio.Santissimo. Thanks for tuning in. Happy Virgo season. Happy birthday to all my Virgos. I'm a Virgo sun and a Virgo rising. I recently started this channel, so if you like it, subscribe, like, comment, share. And as I get more into it, I'm going to get a better setup going on, better lighting, be able to show you more of what I'm doing, and I'll be doing weekly readings for each sign once I really get in the groove of things. But let's see what we got for you for this Virgo season. Start with an oracle message. Sometimes a few come out. Okay, that was 3. I just did a daily for the collective and 3 came out as well, so 3 is kind of my number. We have number 40. With this, I'm getting the message of feeling like you're running out of time. 11. And with this, I'm getting karma. Karma's coming up strong. And the number 4. And with that, I'm seeing like shared values and viewing something the same as somebody else. It could also be about passing on things from one generation to another, especially with your perspectives and your how family values are very important and how your family passes on certain values from one generation to another. And sorry about the lighting right now. I know the sun's kind of peeping in over here, so bear with me on that. But so we have the number 4 that came up twice, and then 11 equates to 2, so we have like 424 if that has significance for you. And what I'm seeing here is you may feel like you're running out of time to maybe start a family, have another generation. You may feel like you're running out of time to spend with your older family members. You might also feel like there's good and bad in your current situation and in what your situation would be like if it was different. Where if you, let's say you did have kids to pass things on to, or let's say you lived right next door to your parents and you got to see them all the time. That's coming up pretty heavily here. The other thing is I'm seeing like finding balance in music or in a creative outlet. So we'll leave that there. I'll get started with the reading. Hope you're all doing well today. I like to use multiple tarot decks. Clarify, and then if there's anything that is a very strong message for the reading, it usually pops out more than once. So we have this one dying to come out. The Tower reversed, so there was some kind of a shakeup recently. Something changed. It was a big change. What could this be related to? I had to give it another shuffle there. The Empress. Now this could be about a mother. It could be your mother, or if you're with if you're partnered up with a woman and you have a kid together, it could be her. Some kind of a shakeup with someone that you have a kid with, or that it could be with your mother. Could be a grandmother. The Ace of Swords, some kind of a truth that came out. Once you found this out, it was like a breath of fresh air almost. It actually like cleared the air. And then the Knight of Cups reversed. So once you found this out, there was a little bit of an emotional withdrawal. The Five of Wands reversed, not wanting to be involved in any kind of arguing or fighting here. Bottom of the deck is the Strength reverse. So you found something out about this feminine energy here, this woman figure. It could also be a Taurus, Virgo. Sometimes I get that energy from the Empress, but what I'm really seeing here is more like a mother figure, whether it's your mother or someone you had a child with. And you found something out about them, and it was a big truth that came out. But in the way it set you free, it allowed you to release something emotionally. And it might also be releasing some kind of emotional connection to an argument. I'm going to pull one more from this deck. King of Pentacles. Strong foundation. You've built up a good foundation for yourself. It could also be the Virgo card there, like looking like you're sitting pretty right there. And then we have the Hierophant here. So a commitment. This could be a truth related to a commitment. Maybe this person, I don't know why this is coming up, but maybe they're getting married again. Or it could be that maybe someone proposed. There was a proposal, because when I see the Ace of Wands with the Hierophant, I see this as like a marriage proposal. And then with this, maybe it could be that the woman was getting a little bit upset because maybe it was taking too long, in her opinion, to get the offer. It could also be that there was some kind of fighting involved or competition. The woman might have had someone else who was interested. It could be a water sign. It could be why am I blanking on this right now? I can only think of Scorpio. It could be a Scorpio. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. That was weird. I literally could only think Scorpio for a second. So maybe this woman had some kind of a Scorpio around her, and they were competing with her attention. And she saw you as like the ultimate idea of a strong foundation, very stable. And there was a Scorpio here that was let go of. And then you have the King of Cups reverse sitting over here. So I see a connection that is strong between this Empress energy and the Virgo that I'm reading for. And there's a Scorpio. It could be any water sign, but it could be Scorpio or someone with a lot of Scorpio in their chart that is no longer really in the picture. The Empress could also be a woman who just has a child. Maybe she had the child with the Scorpio. Maybe this was what you found out as well. Or maybe she was worried that it would be a deal breaker, like trying to remarry or find someone else to commit to. A long-term commitment. Maybe she thought the child would be a deal breaker. But it's not. All right. Justice. A fair and just decision. Could also be that the Scorpio is trying to take this Empress to court. The Emperor. The Knight of Swords. There's an idea that somebody's trying to maintain power over somebody. And they could be a little bit aggressive. They could be aggressive with their words, fast and quick with their words, and they try to be controlling. And this could have something to do with a legal issue. And it could be related to like child support. So I keep seeing mother and child. Strength reversed. This is related to a situation where someone doesn't want to be involved with the other person. They're like forced to be involved because of legal reasons. And that establishes some kind of a power. I'm thinking like power of attorney. That establishes some kind of a power situation here. The 9 of Cups. Now the 9 of Cups is usually like emotional, it could be like celebration or emotional fulfillment, like wish fulfillment emotionally. What I'm seeing here is it look like she's sitting at the party and has no one to dance with, because it could be like celebration too. And it's almost like having a party and no one shows up, or going to a party and not having anyone to dance with, like having like a bad date. Someone who's no fun, or like they don't show up, or when you bring them, they don't spend time with you. The Temperance. So balance. So we have the Scales and the Justice card here, balance, with the Sword. So these are all coming up for me now together. So we have the Justice here, Scales and the Sword, truth and balance. This one coming in, a lot to say, quick with communication, balance. But in between this, you have power, not wanting to be there, and someone who's there without their date because they didn't want to be there. I feel like this is saying that you gotta remember, if this situation applies, whoever was involved in this, someone didn't want to be there, and the other person knew it, because most of the time that they weren't there. So you need to balance this out in this issue. Like you're trying, it's like a power, it could be like harsh words, quick words, power struggle kind of coming up. It could be in the legal system, doesn't have to be. There's this idea of balancing it out with these memories, like they didn't want to be there because they weren't there. So I don't know how that factors in here exactly, but you do have someone here now that wants to be there. They want commitment, and having a kid isn't a deal breaker. Could be this person didn't want kids. Maybe when the kid was born, or they found out the woman was pregnant, that they didn't want to be around anymore. Okay. The kid might play an instrument, or be really into music, also maybe into theater. Could be for the mother too, but I'm seeing that as the kid. The Four of Wands. We have twin flame energy here. Could be marriage is coming up again. but in the predictions, not in the past. 10 of Pentacles reversed. I see this, that it could be like a wedding that costs a lot of money. And a lot of people will come, and there's going to be other kids for this child to spend time with. Could also be the idea of wanting to have a family like the one you had when you were a kid. Okay, this wanted to pop up. Queen of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Two of Swords reversed, Death and Rebirth. What I'm seeing here is that somebody's ready to let their guard down. They've been guarded, and this is coming across as that feminine energy. Someone's had their heart guarded, and they're thinking of letting their guard down and opening their heart up again, because they see an opportunity to build something that's going to be long-term, that's going to be stable, that they could build upon. They're not confused about this. They've thought about it, and they've made a decision. And it wasn't something that was hard and caused them a lot of mental strife. And I see that they're ready for a new life. So for whoever this reading is for, I'm sensing that there's a woman who has a kid there's something about like child support or like power struggles or not wanting to be around. And I'm getting very strong that this was a Scorpio. Or someone with a lot of Scorpio in their chart, or a water sign, and they didn't want to be around, and this woman guarded her heart. And now who I'm reading this for, the woman could be watching this too. I mean, if you're watching this, hi. And if this is for I'm seeing this as a masculine energy, a man, the Virgo, and I'm getting earth energy on both, so you could both be earth signs here too. But I'm seeing that there's a couple now that's coming together that's looking for long-term commitment and marriage. And on the woman's side, she's ready to let her guard down and open up because she sees stability in the man. And the man is okay with her having a kid and understands that with her he found out something recently, or it could have been like over the last month or so, but he found out something recently related to a truth about this whole situation going on with the power struggle and potentially a legal case here. So that's what I have. If this resonates, please let me know. It was kind of specific, and I hope it helps. Hope you check out my other videos if you like this one. Have a fantastic day and take care. Bye.